So my daddy died, and his 2 year anniversary is coming up on the 8th. And one thing they don't tell you about when it comes to grief, they don't tell you shit about grief. Let's start there. But they really don't tell you that all of a sudden everything is associated with that fucking memory. Like, for example, when I'm watching TV, the TV shows, they all be talking about, oh, my dad, I lost my dad, or the dad died. And it's likely because beforehand it wasn't my experience, so I didn't really notice how frequent it was happening in the shows that I was watching. But I kid you not, I can't even really watch a show for long if something's wrong with the dad, or the dad is missing, or hell, if somebody even say dad in the show. Also, shit that I wouldn't think trigger me definitely does. This is not funny, but it's funny now that I look back on it. But I was outside and I see this kid on their daddy's shoulder, and it reminded me of when I was little and my dad used to do that, and I got so pissed and I was just emotional. Like, you think you better than me because you got a dad? Whole time that kid don't even know I exist. Also, I just don't believe when people are like, it gets better with time. I haven't been crying every single day like I used to, but I very much still feel super deeply about not having a father. It affects me every single day. And it's not like I don't want to cry every single day. I just know that the father that I had used to tell me if something happens to him, that he doesn't want us crying all the time. So I get them all out in one session. And I honestly want to honor and respect my father's wishes. And I guess I was lucky because we were able to have these conversations before he passed away. But grief is certainly not linear. And I will literally cry anywhere. I don't give a damn. I was on a date one time and this man asked me, are you really close with your parents? How's your father? Bitch, that was the last day. No, it wasn't, but I definitely got emotional. And I don't feel bad about it. Because they also don't tell you that people don't think that somebody as young as I am doesn't have a parent, or they're missing a parent from their life. And even if something is harmless, somebody could just ask me, oh, hey, how are you? How's your parents doing? Or make a joke like, I'm sure your father is blah, blah, blah. It affects me deeply. Now, it did take me a while to get to the point where I wasn't just boohooing and crying when I talk about the loss of my father. So that is growth. And I do feel like I have growth every single day. But again, grief isn't linear. It's ghetto. And although I do love me some ghetto shit every now and again, it's the type of ghetto shit that I don't like.